Hey guys, it's BK Mess again. In this video, I am going to show off my Russell Westbrook rookie card collection. Also, I have a few comments about the All-Star Weekend and the Boogie Cousins trade that just went down. So I'm going to start off with the All-Star Weekend. Overall, I was disappointed in the overall weekend. On a Saturday night, I think as most of you, I was disappointed with the dunk contest, but I hear many people say that we should eliminate the dunk contest for a few years and then bring it back, and I disagree with that, mainly because, you just never know when you're going to get that phenomenal dunk contest. Would last year have taken place? Would Levine versus Gordon happened? I mean, that was a dunk contest for the ages right there. So I am all for just continue the dunk contest. Some will be good, some will be bad. What I don't understand is people saying that we see the same thing. And I'm curious if those individuals are still fans of the three-point contest. Because in the end, I mean, a little change to the scoring is all that changes with the three-point contest, and people are still fans of that. So with that said, I think it's mostly because the difference being a all-star like Klay Thompson is shooting, Steph Curry last year, there's more superstars who are willing to do a three-point shootout than there are for the dunk contest. So that's my thoughts for the dunk contest. As for the actual All-Star game, an analogy I have for that is, and as many of you probably do, you play pickup ball, or you used to, and you remember that after playing a few hours, there was always that last game where you're struggling to get enough people to play. The person came up begging you, saying, oh, you'd be the eighth guy, just come and play. And right away, you're like, I really don't feel like playing, but you feel guilty, and then you play. And after the third possession that it was a horrible mistake. Nobody's playing defense. Sloppy play, sloppy passing, sloppy shooting. To me, that's the All-Star game at this point in time. You thought they would eventually lock down in the fourth quarter and start playing defense, but that never happened. It looked like just everybody wanted to be there and get out of there as quickly as possible. So overall, I was disappointed in All-Star Weekend. My comments about the Boogie Cousins trade, I think it's phenomenal for the Pelicans. Not so much for the Kings, as I think everybody thinks that. I understand on the Kings' perspective, they did not want to get stuck, and they would have had to pay Cousins the $200 million contract. They couldn't have let him walk away without offering that $200 million contract. So they made the trade. I have no idea how Buddy Hield will eventually be. I have not been following him that much this year. I was amazed. I thought the Celtics would have been in there and at least got something better from the Celtics. But as for the Pelicans, I think they're going in the right direction. If you want to upend the Warriors, you cannot play small ball with them. You're not going to outshoot them. You have to make them pay for going small. You have to beat them on the inside. And with those two big guys, AD and Boogie, you have the chance of getting Warriors players in foul trouble. When a team goes small and tries to outshoot you, I feel it's the wrong decision to try to match with them by going small. I think you go big, you pound it inside, and it's a slow grind. You eventually get them in foul trouble, and then their guys have to sit. So those are my comments about All-Star Weekend and the Boogie Cousins trade. So let's get to the ranking of my Russell Westbrook rookie cards. So this first card that I have is a BGS 9.5 of the Upper Deck MVP Russell Westbrook. Overall, it's a pretty plain card. I picked this up when I just got back into collecting a few years ago. I've always been a fan of Russell Westbrook, mainly because of his intensity that he plays the game with. My next card is a PSA 9 Bowman Chrome. I enjoy the pose of this. This is very Karl Malone Mailman Delivery-esque. And going with this Bowman Chrome, and it's one step ahead, is I ended up picking up a BGS 9.5 of the Bowman Chrome as well. And again, I got these when I got back into collecting. And I at first did not even realize that I picked up this card twice. I mean, with the current market with Russell Westbrook rookie cards, I mean, I lucked out at picking it up when he was hurt at the price I did. Next up is a BCCG 10. It's a Russell Westbrook Topps Finest Refractor. Again, I picked this up when I got back in to collecting, and I think it's pretty obvious that's when I did, because after collecting for a few years, I do not do BCCG. This was before I even understood what that grading for Beckett was. I will eventually submit this to Beckett and hopefully get it back a good grade, but as of right now, it's still a fantastic card to have, especially with the current season that Westbrook is having. Next up, I have a Topps Chrome Refractor. Again, let's see the back. So you can see that it is, where does it say refractor? Yep, there it is. So you can see it's the refractor. Again, I picked up most of these cards when Westbrook was hurt, and I just had faith that he would eventually break out. I honestly did not think he was going to be by himself in Oklahoma City this year. I thought he would actually be in LA, but I knew once he got by himself that he would be an absolute stat stuffer. Now, my second to last Westbrook rookie card that I have is a BGS 9.5 Topps Treasury autograph. This is my second auto that I have of Westbrook. It's a nice card. It's kind of cool to see him with his in the pick with his Seattle uniform. Overall, BGS 9.5. And my number one Russell Westbrook rookie card is this Upper Deck BGS 9.9 BGS 9 Ultimate Rookies auto jersey, and this on card. I got this last March, and again, you know, I happened to get it at a good